And we're back. Today, we are up against the Smiles, a Nibs, and a Chucho. So, just had a warm-up game, and I feel ready to rock and ray, I guess. Smiles and Nibs, both very scary characters. So I'll start off with Monkey Hand, so we can shoot, look at this, from all the way back here. So Smiles, if Smiles gets a skill shot on you, like a trapper hook, you're basically dead, regardless of what you do after that. So imperative that you don't get one shot by his trapper hook. Okay, and Chucho gonna claim mid very easily. Nibs also has great mobility in her teleport, so we're just waiting for Smiles to fall. He didn't. So there we go. That's it's great teamwork from us, and we'll have the first blood to open the game. Oh, could have possibly hit Nibs there if I had better aim, but looks like we're going to be able to push this turret. On Ribbit, very easy to push turrets for nothing. If your character is like Chucho, Scree, Raylan, Lone Star, she's going to Fire Breath here, so I'm pretty much dead. I have no options. And then all she has to do is teleport, and that hits in an area, so she doesn't even really have to aim it. So very scary combo, like I said. As far as Smiles, he has the advantage in the early game on this map because there are so many hide areas, so all he has to do is, is buy the high, exactly that, the hide area oriented items, and he just gets permanent value out of the map. So if we were playing on AI Station, for example, that upgrade would be completely worthless. So at least here we can stay away from them and then just clear the lane from far away. I did see Smiles jump up there, so I'm not really too scared about jumping, going forward myself. So if we're going to be in a defensive position, we want to get, he needs that. We want to get blind. So there's Smiles, we can at least see him, and then we can shoot him from this position here. Not a problem, and I don't think they have any, yeah, she was definitely ready for that. She was looking at minimap, obviously. They don't have any traps, ability to set traps. So Durple does have a trap, which he can set, and that'll give us a kind of counterweight to, I did apply the, the rift onto her, but you can see if I can't silence her, she can just teleport out of it. So that's really not an issue for her at all. So, despite playing perfectly, she still has the upper hand, and we'll have to just take that under consideration. So they're probably going to take our turret now. We'll get piercing after we get blind. The blind is going to help not just with the droids, but also with them. Just steal his own solar here. And interesting fun fact: when Chucho mounts his bike and then dismounts it again, it heals fully. So he can use it as a meat shield, mount it, dismount it, and then get another full meat shield. So it's just because you're close to taking it out doesn't mean you're any closer to making progress, because he just has another one waiting right after that first one for you. So we did slow Smiles down in the trap, maybe get a few cheeky shots in there, and then if possible we'll be able to see, I need probably snipe damage for situations like that, but I don't know if that's just going to be a one-off or if I'm going to want to snipe more often. Nib's kind of scary here, so I will, and you can see that the mobility just makes it basically like a waste of time to try to chase her. So this is why you get range, because if I was without range, I would have to be in range of his trapper hook there. Okay, so just try to cover Max. She's gonna definitely try to, no, I guess she's not gonna Fire Breath there. She could have possibly Fire Breathed and prevented me from exiting that situation, but I don't want to snipe just because she's there, because she can easily just teleport to me and then Fire Breath, and then I'm dead. So I have to be very careful. Yep, in this situation. Yep, so they're both, you can see they're coordinating such that I have no options. They're trying to option select me, so now we have to go all the way around, if you can imagine it. We have to do a big reverse C shape just to get around the map here. She can Fire Breath me from over here, so even standing over here is not safe. Okay, and I will be able to, yep, she's going to be indignant about that. because I'm not allowed to get anything. So we'll just maybe try to lure her into a trap. Smile's going to be down here. Yep, and all he has to do is tail whip me to get the kill. So I need piercing, which I'll be able to get after this, and then I'll be able to hold off these turrets. But it's not looking good. They have so many tools to just basically force us into the bottlenecks that the stage offers them on a silver platter, and then kill us while we're having to traverse those bottlenecks necessarily, because we have to defend our turrets. If we don't defend our turrets, we just lose. So they're taking advantage of that, the map design, to force us into the bottlenecks, and then killing us with the tools that they have. So here we go. We'll be able to get a few shots on Smiles there. He's nowhere even close to dying, though, despite the perfect combo on him. But he did run away, so he didn't do as much damage to the turret as he otherwise would have. I guess that's the most we can hope for right there. So we'll throw, and you can see he can mount it here, potentially, and then just get it back. So I'm surprised he actually got it back so fast. We'll try to catch someone here. I'm not sure if I got the Smiles or not, but we'll have to run out because he's on me. So Durple can survive this. I think if he sieges, he can get out of the trapper hook for free. So, and I will stay around Max, because I think Max is really the one who has the best mobility. We'll wait for her to hit the creep and then shoot it myself. Otherwise, she would have stolen it, so we don't want that to happen. And Smiles is obviously hiding in there, so we don't want to be in there. Okay, great job from Max. It's going to give us a little bit of breathing room, which we'll be able to use to possibly... Smiles is up there, so I can approach this center area for free. He doesn't have Trapper Hook, it seems, but unfortunately our Durple has went down, so now we're kind of resetting. Can snipe here because the other two were up top. They did steal that from us, I believe, and we don't have any other cooldowns. So... hopefully she fire breaths after she wasted that. I can't really do anything because if I snipe, Smiles will back her up and tail whip me, so they're working together perfectly in order to prevent me from doing a single thing to them while they're overextending. Okay, I hope I was able to steal that, but I guess not. Durple just going to be defending by himself. I can't really do anything at this point. I will get HC Bomb so that I can possibly hold top turret up a little bit longer. Bottom turret at this point, not as much of a priority. And if Smiles hooks me here, I'm dead, so I need to be careful about this ledge. But with Durple here, we're looking like we might be okay. And you can see I can't really even... I can't really even support. Yeah, so I don't know what Max was doing while they were, threatening the gank on me. But I guess we'll have to play as if Max isn't going to support us from now on, because it looks like he wasn't too interested in doing that. So, or I could have just walked forward to Max, but then Chucho could have been right there, and with a sticky bomb ready for me. So, not really sure what the best option was there, but we'll try to readjust here. Maybe I'll just stay at top turret permanently. Okay, just steal that from her. We can always pierce through these droids. And then just, maybe the answer is going to be Rift here. So we'll have to farm up a little bit for Rift. He's going to steal the Solar from me, even though I was closer to it, because he just has that much speed. And hopefully someone shows up here, or else this is going to be a missed opportunity. Max going to take that, which I guess is better than them taking it, but, with a single Fire Breath here, I'm dead, so I can't really hang around with a snipe. Yeah, so she can Fire Breath me from here, and no one is probably gonna provide support. Oh, there's Max. So okay, we had the support, so turret lives. Yep, there she is, Fire Breathing and getting away with it scot-free because of the map design. Okay, so I will drop this here. She is just waiting for me to walk out so that she can teleport. So I guess who on my team is doing the best? Max is. But I don't feel safe hanging around him despite that. Seems like he's not going to have the tools to ward off a gank or a flank or anything like that. So luckily, our top turret lives. I don't think I have any money to buy anything useful here. Okay, luckily stole that before she could, but you can see she's just getting underneath the geometry, and then very quickly this tower is going to go down, so not too much longer for this world. So it looks like actually the priority is going to be... Ooh, and that was a beautiful patience on me. The priority is going to be this tower here, because if top tower is just going to go down anyway, then we might as well keep this one as healthy as we possibly can. And then that will provide a kind of choke point up here where red team will have to funnel through, and when they do, we'll be able to potentially get some kills on them and bring this back. So 2 kills, starting to claw my way out of this hole that I'm in. If we all join forces here, we can do something. I probably should have saved that for one of them because I was relatively healthy. So I did talk about keeping bottom turret alive. Max is going to be just fine, as we can tell from his KD. He has nothing to fear. And this is fine. If Nibs teleports to me, I'm dead. She can also fire breath through the wall over here. Not a great place for that that trap, I would say. It seems like it's not really doing a whole lot there. We can't really even walk. There we go. That's a better one. I don't think we could even really walk into this choke point because they could just teleport onto our heads. And then with Max being up, so they're recognizing now that we're holding the line too well, and now they're just taking advantage of that. And she's going to teleport here, hopefully. Oh, okay. Okay, smart for her to hold off. So now they know they can't push into our base without, I'm not sure why Durple didn't take that health pack, but they know they can't push into our base without also taking down this turret, which is why they're looping this way. Even though they just killed Max and it's a 3v2, they're not taking the opportunity to push base because we have too many tools to kill them while they're in a bottleneck. So the whole game, they've been putting us into bottlenecks. Now that we have the opportunity to do the same thing right back to them, they're not letting us have that opportunity, and for good reason. So they're just waiting for us to overextend, which my team seems to be doing. Okay, I tried to last shot that, but it looks like he was just doing way too much damage. He will be able to do a little bit of damage on me here, but I can return that like so, and also blind him at the same time. So what do you think about that, Smiles? He's going to try to jump here and then hook me. Hopefully, okay, I don't have the range despite having a snipe. You know, despite what it might look like, I still don't have the range. Okay, and hopefully as long as Nibs is not here, I'm out scot-free. So here we go, we can blind these to keep them from pushing. And our turret remains healthy. Okay, and I don't think he suspects that I have this range, though I did just show my hand right there. So he's playing very patiently. He's not, you know, going for anything dangerous, and I guess that's the reason they're ahead right now. So I could shoot one quick shot here. You see how slow he is? He is so slow that he can't even get away while he's that far away from me. Whereas, you know, like, compare that to Chucho, who was right in front of me and then was able to still get out by boosting. So if I go in here, I'm dead. I can't really risk that, so I have to back off. Smile's going to be right behind me, of course. So very bad situation for me to try to engage from. Can at least provide some support there to Max, but now, and we have to deny this because they're definitely going to be coming around now that it's a 1v3. Oh no, never mind, it's a 1v2. So there we go. I thought I might be able to tag Smiles. He is kind of a tall character, but I could possibly tag him. You see how they're prioritizing the turret rather than the base? Well, now he's prioritizing the base, but the turret first, because that's really the thing that's preventing them from just outright winning right now. So they're planning, you know, they're strategizing perfectly. It's going to be on my team at this point to win those team fights, because as long as I stay here, red team cannot win. They have no choice. They have to take down this turret, and if I just protect myself using the turret, they can't do anything. You can see they have no options here, so that was a beautiful HC bomb. Max, hopefully gonna hit his stride at some point. Durple kind of struggling a little bit. We can see he's 2-7. Ooh, but that wasn't right in the rift. If it was, I don't even think that Smiles would be dead, believe it or not, because he just has that much health. So we'll just continue to stay here, continue to exercise patience, and Hopefully this results in something for us. Okay, I did miss there, but I think all I would have hit was Smiles, and he wasn't really the main target there. So Chucho going to be trying to come back, obviously, because he can't resist a low Derpal there. Because Nibs is low, we're completely fine here. If she wasn't, she would be fire breathing into the turret to try to kill me. Okay, so we'll just hopefully just try to ward them off. Really, the base and the turret are basically the same thing right now. If they take the turret, we lose. If they take the base, we lose. So both are equally as important, and they know that, which is why they're splitting their attention amongst both of them. Okay, so okay, great job. So Nibs is at least being a little bit impatient. Smiles is still exercising a lot of patience. Okay, he's gonna try to jump up there, and he's not gonna be fast enough, so I will get the snipe. And here you go. Chucho also being a little bit impatient now. Smile's really the only one patient enough. If we can get one turret, I think I'd be proud of myself. Okay, he did back up just in time. You can see, like, his patience knows no bounds. So Derpal is going to be totally fine. He's going to fall down, but I'm not going to be able to do anything. Nibs behind me. She's going to kill Derpal. Not sure why Max was taking this solar boss here, but now they're going to be excuse me. Now they're going to be pushing this turret. I think he might have baby Curry Mammoth. No, he doesn't. He just wasn't that far in. So yeah, she's not going to use fire breath. But you see, they're splitting the push now because they know that I'm preventing them from pushing either one of them. Okay, I'm just waiting for him to jump there. And if I continue chasing here, we might have, yep, just got another kill because of their impatience. So Smiles now realizing that he has to help his team, or else this is going to continue to go into our favor. Wasn't able to tag her there, so now I can leave the turret because they're all on top lane. She's just gonna wait for me to go behind. You can see how much damage she just did, like 75% of my damage, and you can see they're splitting everything right now revolves around this turret. Everything, every last piece of strategy. Okay, if she teleports to me, I'm dead. Luckily, she didn't have it, so we live. We continue to live. I do have 1,000. Forgive me, I actually did not realize I had 1,000 there. Okay, I mean, I needed to defend the turret, so understandably, I wasn't really prioritizing buying anything. So I will buy damage and then double snipe damage. So we do have, finally, droids at their tower on bottom lane. Okay, and that's going to be a free... Okay, I was just trying to... you can see, even though I jumped... And now, with one person gone, they have free reign, and Max not going to help me. So that's going to be my life, and that's going to be the turret, and then shortly after is going to be the base. So they kind of had enough time to figure out what they needed to do. I'm not going to be able to get back in time, so this is a good game. What would I have done differently that game? Not really sure. I think all I needed to do was buy piercing first and then hold the line as much as possible, but you could see how difficult it was even when I bought piercing to defend. They just had way too many tools for the map. Nibs could just hit behind the turret. Smiles could obviously just heal in the hiding area. So Derpal a sitting duck when he sieges. I think him sieging and then me sniping is kind of what they were waiting for. So even our own abilities were working against us that game. Not a game I would look forward to playing again anytime soon. So hope you enjoyed that as much as I didn't. And I will see you next time.